What's up, everybody? What's happening? Rise and shine, it's football time. Nice and early for the European League of Football Championship starting right meow. Right here, right now, with the Rising Rhino, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. I didn't get my coffee yet. I gotta get my water, but it should be a good game. The Surge and the Vikings. I'm leaning towards the Vikings. After watching them most of the year, and the Surge a little bit less, but the Surge are really surging. I'm sorry, that's the best I can do right now. But they're really close in talent, really close in skill. I'm leading the Vikings, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Surge takes it. This should be a super close game. Should be action packed. I'm hoping it's high scoring, and it's a great game. We got Hennessy versus Holmes. Okay, it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be great. Gonna be awesome. The last game of the season, the Super Bowl of the ELF, the Grey Cup of the ELF, right here, right now. Let's go. The game is on Roku. Oh, that means there's gonna be tons of commercials. Tons and tons of commercials. Just about kickoff time, there's a lot of fans in the stands, which is nice to see. So, you know what time it is. Cue the music. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Let's get him on the field and get ready to go. Man, oh man. Got to watch out for Harley on the Surge side. He is the main guy over there. So if he gets going, he might slice and dice this Vikings team. That's the main guy to watch out for. I mean, Geyer's top notch too for the Surge. They're quite the combo, but really gotta put one of those ball and chains on Harley, otherwise he's gonna destroy you. Yeah, that is that. And the Vikings can get it to a few guys, but I'm waking up. I put on the Keurig. When there's a lull in the action, I'm gonna run and go get my coffee. So to help me wake up, the final European League of Football. And then we got Sunday football in a little while. They got some dance music going. They're rocking and rolling. Oh, the main guy, I would say the difference to make on the Vikings is Beer Bomber, the tight end. Big, tall, huge tight ends that can do it all. So got to watch out for that guy. Not as dangerous as Horn, but creates quite the mismatch, if you will. And the cheerleaders dancing it up. Let's go. So the Surge are in their blacks with their like neon yellow trim and logo. And they got the white numbers on their jersey. Then we have the Vikings. Don't know if they're in their purples. They might be in their whites. I didn't see. Need more air horns? We do not need more air horns. Yeah, the Vikings are in their whites. Because Surge is in their blacks. So in the whites with the purple helmets. Rocking and rolling, the Vienna Vikings of Austria. Stuttgart Surge of Germany. Welcome in, everybody. What's going on? Just about kickoff time. We got Hardcore. We got Hawkins, Vince, Tuck the Puppy. A bunch of people here early. Charles, Can't Control Life. Nice. And kickoff time to the Vikings. To the 3, right to left. Past the 20, 25-30. Meyer going up top, 35-40. Still on his feet to midfield to the 46-yard line to Surge before he's hit out of bounds. What a way to start. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. It's going to probably be holding on the Vikings. Do I have the Vikings horn? I don't have it right now. Oh, no, it's not a holding. It's a late hit out of bounds and an extra 15. 15 extra yards to the Vikings. You do not need to gift them anything. I am your Bob Ross. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Vince. All right, here we go. And hands it over the middle. Pyarnin gets about 5-6 yards to the 25. Pyarnin. If the Vikings can run the ball, then watch out. Who am I cheering for? I'm leaning towards the Vikings. But I can see the Surge winning. I don't have a dog in the fight. I wanted the Nordic Storm, but if they made it here, I think they would have got blown out, honestly. I think they would have got blown out. But I think this is a lot closer of a match. All right, here we go. Looking, plenty of time to pass. Holmes wants to run, no. And gobbled up and sacked. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go. Smashing Holmes down. Another flag. Oh, don't make this kind of game. Flags every other play is just going to be the worst. Please don't do that to us. Holding the offense, decline it. They're not going to decline it? All right. They're accepting the penalty to be 2nd and 14 instead of 3rd and 6. All right. You always lose. You're going to pick the Surge. Uh-oh. You're doing that for the Vikings to win. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to see a great game. I want to see an awesome game. From the 35, looking, throws over the middle, and taken down to the 25. It'll be 3rd and 3. Maybe a rain delay? No, I need a... We should have an hour in between this game and the Colts-Dolphins game. And I set up 3 streams for today last night and went to sleep. The night game I didn't set up yet. So I got to set up my night game. So after this game, I want to, make the thumbnail and set up the stream for the Sunday Night Football game. So this goes in overtime. That's really going to dominate my time. Looking from fake and sacked back at the 31. Oh, man, the Surge defense. Lockman locking him up. 2 minutes in. Vikings start with great field position. Can't really get anything going. And they're going to have to set up for a field goal attempt. Maybe a Raider. Stop that now. Can't control life. You stop that now. Oh, and Scotty Sports Rooster Boot is here. Man, show the opening. I can't show the opening. I don't know what that means. Don't know what that means, Scotty. Here we go. On 4th and 10, they're not going for field goal. Throws it over the middle. Hits his man in the deep end. Breaks the tackle. Gets to the 9. They go for 4th and long. And Horn gets it. What? That is crazy. Goes for it with a deep in route to Horn on the money. First down Vikings. Sheesh. Rain delay. We can't. We're going 4 streams already today. 12 hours. I don't have time for extra hours. I did that. I didn't do extra yesterday, but I went 12 hours yesterday, 12 hours today. It's a full day of football. Swings it up top. Double pass. Back of the end zone. Out of bounds. Too deep. Well, nice play design, and they ran it so it doesn't look like he's going to throw it. But he threw it a beer bomb on the back of the end zone, but it was too far. Not enough room. So he throws it up top to Meyer, and then goes deep to Beer Bomber. But both feet out of bounds on the chalk. Am I going to show the opening? Oh, the opening not on the vertical side. I got me and the scoreboard up on the vertical side. Pressure. Gets about 2 yards on the run there, Pioneering. Translating on the vertical side. Oh, you're translating to German? Nice, nice, nice. Due to copyright regulations, we're unable to broadcast the live footage of the game. Yes. I didn't see a message over there. Maybe someone made a comment before and it's not up there now. You're Raiders and Red Blacks fans, so go Sens. Go Sens, go. All right there. Can't control life. Keep on rocking. Oh, almost a pick six. Bobble. Catches it at the goal line for the touchdown. Are you kidding me? Reese to the horn. Cue the air horns. 6-0 Vikings. Crushing them. Wow. Dangerous pass. That could have been a pick six. That could have been a pick six. And extra point is up and good. 7-0. Let me go start my coffee. Let me get the water. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, got the water. Coffee is going. Alright, 7-0 Vikings on top of the Surge. What a start. They got a big 4th and 10 that was flipping huge. Go to Tuck the Puppy. Tuck the Puppy. Man, oh man. Who you guys going for? Let's put that in the chat. Let's put Surge, put a 1, and Vikings 2. Who do you guys got? 1s for the Surge, 2 for the Vikings. Hawkins is here as well. Let's go. 2025 European League of Football Championship. Just over 4 minutes into the first and a touchdown for the Vikings. Very, very nice. And here we go. And returning it past the 5. And a little reverse. Wasn't the best reverse out there, but going up top to the 20. Giving it to... Bum. Can't see who that is. Oh, Pedro. Pedro on the reverse. Here we go from the 24-yard line in the pistol. And Hennessy fakes a handoff, swings it up top to the Geyer, and tackled right away. That guy, if he gets a little space, he's going to juke you, stiff arm you, run you over, and take it to the house. So getting Geyer the ball, watch out. Watch out. There is a YouTube Translate now, so it should be able to be dubbed in another language there, Scotty. And looking, throwing it up top, and out of bounds, incomplete. There is the YouTube dubbing. They can translate it. They can have it, they can have the voice dubbed in another language, but I don't think they have the technology that when you type something in, it changes to your native language, which the technology should be able to do that today. I don't think that's out there yet. Like if I type in, hello, and it'll go to, whatever. Not hello to you. And aloha or whatever. It'll change it to whatever you want it to. That would be nice, but they're not there yet. At least I don't think so. Hello to hola or aloha or whatever. But the dubbing should be good, just not the chat. They must adjust the chat. What's up, Arnofsky? Let's go, Vikings, forever and ever. Welcome in on the horizontal side. The Vikings should win. They should get the win. All right, from the 22, here we go. 3rd and 12, and sacked. The Vikings smashing them down. What a start for the Vikings on offense. Now on defense. Boom. Pow. Nice stuff. Check the display real quick. That has your demo. Sasquatch language. How'd I do, Vince? Was that Sasquatchian? Are you fluent in Sasquatchian? All right, so the Surge go 3 and out. It's 4th and 20. Terrible first drive. And they have to punt it away from their own 3. Foomp. And it's going to be good field position for the Vikings. It bounces out of bounds at the 48-yard line in Vikings territory, but just short of midfield. Yeah, they got the dub, but they should be able to, YouTube should be able to get that technology. I type in hello, and it goes to hola on their end, or what have you. That technology shouldn't be that hard to do. That coding shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. And then, you choose what language you want to receive, and you put it in one way, it comes out the other, right? That seems like something that can easily be done, and then we can all communicate online without having to go to Google Translate and changing everything. It just goes on there, right in there. YouTube's got the money. Runs it up the middle, not much there for Pyarinen. Right? I mean, that seems like a great piece of technology to get done. Sounds like Chewy. Yeah, it was similar to a Wookiee. Because Wookiees don't exist and neither does Sasquatch, so it fits right in there. From the 48, here we go. It throws it up top and knocked away. Oh, it throws a fumble. I missed that for a split second. Man, oh man. So it'll be 3rd down for the Vikings. I gotta get my coffee. And here we go. Looking, checks down over the middle. Flag on the play. Pyarnik gets past midfield. The coffee, I must get it. Oh, it was offsides. Offsides on the defense. Oh, baby. Free 5 yards. I'm getting it. I gotta get it. I gotta wait. There's 8:24 left in the first. Top of the morning, New Brand. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Keep on rocking in the free world. 3rd and 6 of the Vikings. Keep on rocking in the stream world. Holmes throwing it up top. Well covered. Incomplete. Nothing there. The Vikings will have to punt. Alright, so they have to punt. Coffee. Or do I wait for them to kick it? Wait for them to kick it. I'll run in a second. They'll be punted in a second. So the punt is coming. Bron. What up, bird watcher? Good evening. I know it's nighttime for you out there. When the Orioles on, I know you're covering them in a few or in a little while. I don't know when. Let us know when the Orioles are on. And punts it away into the end zone for a touchback. Now I'll go get the coffee. I'll be right back. Coffee time. Oh, jeez. Okay, I can do this. 9-yard run up the middle. No. 9-yard run up the middle. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Surge. That was Kai Hunter on the run. Oh, the eyes are watering right now. My apologies. So 2nd and 1. And here we go. Hands it off from the shotgun. First down. Got him. To the 32. Now I'm crying because the Surge are losing, so I'm crying. Definitely not the reason. Eyes getting watery. So first down. Trying to squeeze in 3 hours of sleep before your game. Do it. Go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. All right. We can do this. We got this. We got 4 streams. Today's only the first. It won't be that bad. And, intercepted! At the 42, return to the 35-yard line. Unbelievable. This hopefully won't be a white smash. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Huzzah with the interception. The Surge are getting destroyed. A whitewashing. David Hasselhoff halftime show coming up. Who's going to join him? Who's going to join the Hasselhoff? Keep on rocking in the stream world. All right, the 35-yard line. The Vikings now have the ball going right to left. Holmes in the shotgun. Vikings looking to take over 6.5 into the first. Might be going up 2 scores. That'd be awesome. David Hasselhoff in the sand pit. And here we go. Runs it up the middle and stuffed. Alright, here we go. And runs it up the middle and gets about 3 yards. Yeah, that was... Yeah, and I was with that family for a long time. I probably worked with them for both of their kids, so it was... Man, since... Sheesh. A long time I spent with that family. I was probably with them like eight years. 8 years of helping them out. And false start on the offense. So 5-yard penalty. Back him up, back him up, back him up. I'm talking to the restream about the default overlays. I can't hide them anymore. Now they're on my page, and I can't move them out of the way, so I don't have to see them when I'm setting things up. And like, oh, it doesn't mess up storage, so it's fine. I don't care. And oh, we might have got a face mask as Holmes goes down behind the line. So they're like, oh yeah. So it doesn't mess up storage, so it's okay that they're there. No, I don't want them there. I want them hidden. Like, I was like, that's silly. It's like, oh, there's empty glasses, a whole like 7 glasses on my kitchen table. It's, they're not doing anything, so it's cool. They could just stay there. No, I don't want those glasses there. Get them off my kitchen table. There's no need for them to be there. Put them in the cupboard. Put them in the cabinet. I don't want them there. I was able to move them away for years, almost 3 years, and now it's like, nope, you got to keep them there. We updated the cabinets, so you gotta keep the glasses on the kitchen table now. But they're not doing anything. That's fine. You can see them, but they're not doing anything. Get them out of my face. How dumb are you, Restream? Come on. You updated and made 2 things worse. End rants. All right, from the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Vikings after the face mask. Pressure and gobbled up at the 31. Holmes goes down again. This time the legit way. No penalty on the surge. So back him up. It'll be 2nd and 20. Wow. Is everybody beating down their door for autographs? I'm going to have to, when I go visit, I'm going to be like, yo, tell me what house she's at. I'm going to knock on the door. But how stupid is that, Hawkins? Like, I'm not crazy. That's just ridiculous. And now I gotta go. No, now they're sending me something how to delete the default overlays. I was able to hide them before, and now I gotta go delete them. We update our software regularly to address customer requests. Yeah. Oh, legends. You guys are legends. 3rd and 17 coming up for the Vikings. So at least the Surge playing some good defense now. Their offense is in shambles, but both defenses playing top notch. Only 7-0 Vikings, 3.5 minutes left in the first. All right, Holmes. Let's see if we can get closer, get a field goal, go up by 2 scores. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense all around, I tell you. Nonsense. 28-yard line, Holmes looking. Throwing it down low, way too high and out of bounds. Going to Horn. Incomplete. Who's pumped? We have the championship game for the European League of Football right now. We got 3 games to cover later for the NFL. Sunday football in the NFL is back. Make sure you guys go and set your fantasy rosters. Check the injury report. Check your questionables. Check your doubtfuls. Check your probables. Adjust your lineup accordingly. You got a few hours. You have plenty of time. Make sure you would check your lineups. Hampton destroyed me. He got 8.35 points. Field goal up. Inside the right upright and bang. 10-0 Vikings. Adjust your lineups accordingly. Man, oh man. Alright, let's see. Looking at my lineups, the Streamer League, we're saying we got a loss. I'm projected to lose by 16. Who did he have? Oh, yeah, Patty Mahomes get 26. And Dicker the kicker got about 9. I'm projected to lose by 16. And, oh, that one's going to be just around a tie. I had Hampton in that league, and he sucked. No injuries. Oh, McCaffrey's questionable. So we got to keep an eye on McCaffrey. When do you have a midlife crisis? Well, it depends on when you're going to die. If you know when you're going to die, you know when your midlife crisis is. We got to make sure he doesn't have any setbacks in the next few hours. And returning from 1 yard deep in the end zone, Surge left to right past the 15-20 to the 25-yard line. 10-0 Vikings. The in-town scoreboard update by Chuck the Puppy. Boa on the return. Yeah, so McCaffrey's suiting up. He's suiting up. No setbacks yet. No setbacks from McCaffrey. We'll find out after this game. An hour before kickoff, we'll get the news about McCaffrey playing or not. That's the main guy you got to watch for today, for all you McCaffrey owners. For all you McCaffrey owners, bench him. Throwing a deep up top, wide open, underthrown, gets the flag. I didn't think he hit him early, but Harley wide open. Wide open. But you got to throw that deeper, Hennessy, deeper. Pass interference, spot foul, and first down. Their solution for the default color changing every time, I got to reset my default color every time now, is, just create a bunch of drafts with the color out there already so you don't have to do it. What do you mean? Then I just do it all at once. I still have to do it. It's still wasting my time. What do you mean? Just create drafts. This is the solution to your problem. Create drafts and do it beforehand, and then you don't have to do it later. You still have to do it. If I go and say, I want this color here, it should stay this color here. There should be an option to say, keep it that color, or don't keep it that color, go back to default. Just make a little toggle thing that saves it or doesn't save it. Now it's wiped out, I gotta change it every time. And their solution is create it beforehand. How stupid is that? Throwing it deep, and Geyer jumps up, uses his body, shoots the ball, makes the play, touchdown Geyer. Oh baby, touchdown Surge. 10-6, Surge striking back. Bang, flag on the play. Oh man, these are the solutions. And extra point up and good. Oh man. You're the only one of your friends who doesn't do drafts. Interesting there. Can't control life. Interesting. So it's 10-7 Vikings. And the return out to the 29. All right, here we go from the 29, right to left. Holmes up top, hits his man to the 36-yard line and out of bounds. All right, feeling a little bit better. The sneezy and watery eyes have gone away. Come on, show us who that is. I think that was Toure. Yep, Toure. There it is, 18. Here we go. 2nd and 3 of the 7-yard reception. Hands it off, follows the blocks, and only gets 2. Thought he was going to get that first down. Pioneering. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Vikings. He should have known it was Wiegand the Vegan. Wiegand the Vegan on the run. The Vegan. Alright, who is my backup running back? I'd have to put in Waddle if McCaffrey doesn't go. And Holmes going to call timeouts? Yes, he does, as there's less than 2 minutes in the first. McCaffrey. I got McCaffrey in so many teams. And the injury is already starting. I'm like, maybe he'll stay healthy. Womp. Womp, womp, womp. Man, my opponent had Herbert and Lamb. What a great start for him. Well, those are his, like, two best players, so things should slow down after that. Oh. Barkley, nice. Excuse me. As they show the cheerleaders. Tuck the puppy. It's Daniel Jones, the Colts quarterback. Runs it up the middle for 2 yards and a first down by Holmes. That's what I was saying. I told people I was buying the Daniel Jones jersey from the Giants for $25 instead of buying a new Daniel Jones jersey. So it matches the Colts colors, but it says, Giants. But he's number 8, but he's number 17 with the Colts. But yeah, he's the starting quarterback for the Colts. Daniel Jones. Top of the morning, fans. What up, Dallas? Egg McMuffins and hash browns for everybody. And hands it up the middle and runs it for about 3 yards. The vegan. For get a Colts Daniel jersey instead. No. I said I was buying a Colts, a Giants jersey of Daniel Jones for $25. I'm not paying over $100 for a Colts Daniel Jones jersey. That's why I bought the Giants jersey. And it's pretty funny with the whole, I'm now wearing a Giants jersey for my Colts quarterback, and I'm not spending $150. I'd rather spend $25 when I don't like Daniel Jones, don't want his jersey, but for $25 I'll take it, not for $150. That's why I tucked the puppy. Don't want to spend that crazy amount of money for a Daniel Jones Colts jersey. Not going to do it. Especially when he's going to be on the team for only 1 year. So he's going to be on the team for a year. He's definitely not lasting more than a year. I mean, unless he plays out of his mind, amazing football. Unless Daniel Jones is just amazing. McConkey got me 10.4. But I'm projected to win by 8 because I was playing against Devontae Smith, who did way worse than Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey did okay, but no touchdowns. That extra touchdown by your players really sends you over the top. It's amazing in fantasy. Sports merchandise and tickets and snacks are too expensive. Yeah, that's why I like buying the old merch. Old merch from the 90s, 2000s. People that sell the old stuff and going, nostalgia is what I like. It saves money, too. Well, not old toys. Those they price up, but But old jerseys that nobody wants anymore, for players that nobody wants, it's amazing. It's amazing. Rise and shine, Dallas. Rise and shine. Here we go. Holmes, pressure and sack. The Surge defense, dynamite. Kicking the door down. Bang. Sit down, Holmes. Wow. The Vikings going to have trouble getting their offense going with this defense. Stuggart with the sack. He's like pumped up. He had like 8 cups of coffee. He's ready. He is ready. Ready, ready, ready. All right, at the 33-yard line in the shotgun. Rushing 4, steps on the pocket, throws it up top, man open over the middle. First down to the 45-40. Upended at the 39-yard line. Let's go, Reese Horn. Bow. Bow. What a play. Has plenty of time in the pocket, steps up, gets it off in time. Perfect throw, perfect timing. Just in time. You do the same with the games, but the old PS2 games for 2. Oh, I love it. I love it, Scotty. Every once in a while, I'll go to like these old school games, gaming stores, and I'll buy up. I'll search and find the hidden gems of the old games for like less than $10 each, $5, whatever. Throwing it down low and smash down at the 32 with the grab. Nice, nice, nice. That was Toure on the play. Like, I bought a bunch of the old Sega Genesis games, the Maddens. You know, not the best shape, but John Madden, it was like $2, $2. So I got the Sega cartridges, which is just a cool piece to have. It's a cool piece to have. And then occasionally I'll check eBay, but sometimes eBay might be a little bit more money instead of going to like these random places that sells all the old games. I love it. Maybe once a year I'll go do that. And runs it up the middle, 30, 25, 20, first down, Pyarinen to the 18. Oh, yeah, get that run game going, because too much pressure with the attack on Holmes. But, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I got to do that more in the summer. Go to, like, all these different gaming stores and buying the old school games. Some of the old games are a lot of money, though, so you got to find the good deals. It's like a challenge. Like the ones that I want to get right now is Twisted Metal 2 that I had back in the day, and Crash Bandicoot, and Wild Arms. Those are the 3 main ones I want to get just to have in my collection. Rolling out to the right. And dumps it off to the 14 and gets about 5 yards to Pyarinen. All right, the Vikings cruising down, threatening the Surge, as the Vikings are up by 3, trying to spread it on. Nice. And then I also buy some of the old school Nintendo games. So some of them are really cheap, and some of them more expensive. So if I find a game that I haven't seen or played in a while, and it's a few bucks, I'm like, I'll buy it. Gotta love that stuff, man. Gotta love it. Oh, the Surge calling it. Oh, the Surge is challenging the play. He might not have both feet in bounds on that catch. Oh, man. Appreciate that, Hawkins. Appreciate that. I'm just the real deal. The color update is the only change that wasn't logged here. What do you mean wasn't logged? That's the main thing I want logged. This is part of being a growing company. Okay. You just get an okay. That's all you get. When my girlfriend would text me something and I'd be like, didn't feel anything, I'd just say okay. Then she gets so mad at me. So gave him the okay. That's all you get, guy. That's all you get. Thanks for your patience, but not your help. Anyways, enough of that. I gotta just waste valuable seconds every stream on this one stupid thing. That's all. That's all I gotta do. I gotta waste 10 seconds every stream I do now. Rhino for life. Maybe we're too old? Nah, man. We're not old. We're just an older body. Everything else stays the same. The body that holds us gets older. We live on the inside. The body just keeps us together. Unsuccessful challenge. It was a completed play. It was a completed catch. This body just gets us to be able to do things. The body gets older, but, yeah. Rhino loves the duck hunt dog. That's the worst dog. I didn't play that game much because nope. Not a fan. I played more Mario Brothers. A lot more Mario Brothers. But duck hunt, nope. I even liked the game Gyromite, even though I didn't play that too much either. But that was fun at times. And when you would squish the guys, or I always thought that was funny when the little pillars would squish you or squish the other people and stuff. That was hilarious. And runs it up the middle at the 14. Pyarin inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal for the Vikings. Oh no. It's just the old body. What's going on, Jared? What's good? Did I make my picks for the NFL games? Yes, on my show on Thursday morning. Pre-snap read. You can probably skim through that. Dr. DeLay and I, we make our picks on each game. So there was a few games already completed, so you can see our prediction and then you know the results. So, yeah, pre-snap read on my live page with the chalkboard. You'll see my predictions out there. And second effort by Pyarin into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Oh, baby. Vikings on top 16-7. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Sonic. Yeah, I want to get those too. The Sega Genesis, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and then Sonic Pinball. So there's 5 Genesis games I want to get. And then I'm going to get the Genesis Mortal Kombats as well. So those are all on my list too. But Sonic is a good one. For Sega Genesis, yeah, well, obviously, he wasn't Super Nintendo. I'm still waking up. Still waking up. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I gotta go get another. Wait. We're good for now. 11 minutes left in the second, and 17-7 Vikings on top. GTA 6. Holy crap. I think I have GTA 3. Do I have Vice? I don't have the Vice City. GTA 2, GTA 3. I think I got that for $20. The original, not the original, but like the PlayStation 2 version that was like super graphics and like a game changer, and the whole uproar of that game because what it can do. I went and bought that. I had that back in the day. Great game. I never finished it because I would get sidetracked from the missions and do whatever. So, but GTA, great games. I also like the Hitman games. I got a bunch of the Hitman games. Hitman 1, 2, 3, I think. Those where you can complete the missions in a variety of ways. But I'm going to go back and play those. Those are some crazy games because you can solve it one way or another. Pretty sweet. GTA 6, $100. Holy crap. Flacco, comeback player of the year. Not happening. Not happening. Dylan Gabriel going to be starting by mid-year. Dylan Gabriel going to be starting by mid-year. Flacco's body's not going to hold up. It didn't hold up well on the Colts. He's a statue. He's gonna get beat up. I don't think he's gonna be able to take too many hits to the ground. I don't wish him injury, but I don't think he's gonna be able to take many of those. So yeah, when the body starts to break down at that age, he's gonna be in bad shape. And returning out to the 35, the Surge going right to left. Here we go. Let's see if they can strike right back. Boa on the return. Metal Gear Solid. I have a bunch of those. I love me some Metal Gear Solid. That's a game I want to play on my retro channel soon. But I want to start with the Final Fantasies on one night, Fridays. Friday night, Final Fantasy. Monday night, Metal Gear. And play through the Metal Gear games. Am I going to be covering college basketball? I don't do college basketball. I'll be doing some NBA basketball, but not college basketball. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid's fantastic. I'm going to play the old school PlayStation and PlayStation 2. I got to get them on emulators, though. Runs in the middle, and that is Hunter for only a couple yards. Flacco's mind is young, but the body, not so much. Yeah, and in football, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. He's going to be just leaning on Judy. I think he's just going to be tossing it to Judy like crazy. And then Njoku. So Njoku could be a sneaky pick. And watch out for the second tight end, Fannin, for the Browns. And 2 yards on the run by Hennessy to the 41. Sliding down. La 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 la. Alright. Done with that restream guy. But yeah, Metal Gear Mondays, Final Fantasy Fridays, and Tomb Raider. What about Tomb Raider? That's another game, but that game is going to be pretty ridiculous. Tomb Raider Tuesdays. And looking, throws it down low, hits his man to the 50, down to the 45. First down. Geyer coming through. I like this guy. What's the second channel? Oh, can you put that in the chat and you will sub? Yeah, it hasn't fully started yet. I have it, but I haven't done anything with it. It's gonna start after the CFL ends, which would be November 16th, the Grey Cup. So after that, I can start the channel. I can start streaming. I can't do it right now with all my lack of time. Man, oh man, Wiesekstruck, this guy again. Wiesekstruck. Just keep giving it Hunter. Easier for me to say. The God of Wars, yeah, I haven't played those. I haven't played the newer stuff. Newer. I want to play 90s and early 2000s. Metal Gear Mondays, Tomb Raider Tuesdays, Final Fantasy Fridays. And throwing a deep up top, and makes the interception. Bad pass by Hennessy. Floats it up top, and intercepted. Unreal. Where is he throwing it? And the Vikings dancing it up there. Jeez Louise. Dennis coming through. The Menace. Different Dennis. Same Menace. Man, oh man. Football Sunday. And then I also want to do Wild Arms. I could do Wild Arms Wednesday. This would be really tough to to do. This would be nice during the summers, but I don't know if I can do them all at once. But Metal Gear Mondays, Tomb Raider Tuesdays, Wild on Wednesdays, Final Fantasy Fridays, Tecmo Bowl Tuesdays. Haha. Does a little shoulder fake, throwing it deep down low. And, gets the toe tap down the sideline of the 37. What a catch there by Horn. Horn with the play. Excuse me. Snakes and ladders. There will be no snakes and ladders. Yeah. I also was thinking about Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. That would be a fun one to play too. Duck Duck Goose. No Duck Duck Goose. Fun games in elementary school. Runs it up the middle, gets a 44, about 5 yards on the run. 43. The vegan. Man, oh man. Hennessy throwing an interception in the championship game. That's a disaster. Vikings up by 10, looking to extend the lead even more. Second and 5 with 7 minutes left in the second. Winding down here in the first half. And looking. Pressure! Gobbled up and down he goes. Back at the 37. It'll be third and long for the Vikings. Crash was a lot of fun. Remember those days? Yeah, they were. It was good stuff. That'd be a good one to do too. Not an RPG, but pretty fun. And I love the Twisted Metal, and I watched the 2 seasons on Peacock. It's not amazing, but it's fun. The Twisted Metal is kind of fun. Pogs. Oh, I want them to make a comeback. I want them to have another year. Another year out there. Bring back the Slammers. Let's collect some Pogs again. Throwing it down low, hits his man. Verse down, baby. Reese Horn open to the 47-yard line. Move those chains. Vikings are too good. Overpowering everybody on the season. They're 11-1 during the regular season. The Surge was 10-2. No slammers. I still have one slammer saved. I do have one. There's just one slammer that I didn't get rid of. And I still have it somewhere. I think I can find it when I look for it. It's this, bronzish, goldish colored, and then it's like a wheel with like a saw wheel. Yeah. So I had one of those, and that was a cool one. I still have it. Pressure, and gets sacked back at the 48-yard line. Loses a yard. The Surge, one thing they're doing is getting some pressure on Holmes. The bad news is the Vikings, when they don't get pressure, he just makes too many plays. What do I think of the Twisted Metal show? It's fun. It's not amazing. It's slightly different. They use some of the characters. I'm hoping going into season 3 they get more of the characters because they just finished season 2. And I think from what I'm reading about, the creators, they want to go to, seasons 3 and 4. They have that mostly planned out. And runs it Pioneer for about 3. So they should be able to go a couple more seasons and wrap everything up in 4 seasons with how they envision it. So they got some other characters they can bring in. Yeah. Who I would like to see is Thumper. Hopefully we get a little Thumper action. I think they could bring Thumper in. I don't know about Spectre, but Thumper's a good one. What's the other guy? Mr. Who's the guy, the slamming one? Mr. Slam, there it is. Mr. Slam. Then go Hammerhead with the monster truck. Throwing it up top and incomplete. Out of bounds. But I'd like to see Thumper, Mr. Slam. So another guy. Grasshopper wouldn't work. I don't think Spectre would work. But they got a bunch of other characters that they didn't introduce yet that hopefully come on in. So pretty cool. A lot of fun. Fun game. And punts it away. Boom. And what the heck happened? Bounces way out of bounds. Did that hit something up there? Hit a scoreboard? Or was that just a terrible punt? 4 minutes left in the second. 17-7. Vikings on top. Man, oh man. I think they're too far away for... What? Yeah, I don't... They didn't say anything about the punt, but that was super short punt. At the 39-yard line, Surge going right to left, hands it over the middle, and gets to the 46. 7 yards on the carry. Hunter coming through. Go, Hunter, go, Hunter, go. Go, Hunter, go, Hunter, go. And swings it down low, trying to get to the outside, and does. Very close to a first down. Maybe 2.5. If they're nice, they give him the first down. If they're nice. Oh, is that Pedro? No, Boa. Boa was 11. Thought it was 17. So close by the Boa. Boa. Boa, Boa. Baba Booey. Booah. 3rd and 1. Get it. Let's go. And the sneak up the middle. Easy peasy. Gets 2 yards and first down. Moving the chains. Another fun one to do would be like Zelda. Zelda would be a fun game to play for retro. The original Zelda on Nintendo. Zelda's a good one. And what else? Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. Runs it up the middle. Gets about 3. 2 yards to the 47. Rhino. And that should take us to the 2-minute mark. Zelda, what else? It's another game that's fun, that's long like that. But The Legend of Zelda. Well, we had a lot of choices to get started with. But Final Fantasy Fridays is the first one. We definitely need a lot of time for that, and that'll be a lot of fun. For the summers. Zelda on Nintendo 64. Was it Ocarina of Time? I never played that. I mean, I could get to that too, but that if I incorporate Zelda into the Rhino world, then we could get to that because I never played it. Oh, and that's right. People were talking about Skyrim. Skyrim Saturdays. I never played Skyrim either, but that's a newer game. That's kind of retro. Alright, we're at the 2-minute warning. Give me a second. I'll be back in a minute. The Sticks has arrived. The Sticks. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You hate the pregame shows? This is much better. What, me not being here? I thought Delay and I, for a show, did, and Will and I for fantasy, did a good job with the show. But we kept it to an hour. They got to do, what, 2 to 3 hours on their show on Sunday mornings? I mean, I could do a morning show on Sundays, a pregame show. I could start one of those up after this week because I got the European League of Football Championship, so I couldn't do it. But when we don't have an overseas game, I can do a pregame show and go through the picks or go through whatever. I could start that up, but it would have to be next week. But we'll see. I'm already doing so much right now. We'll see how I can handle all of this. 17-7 Vikings with a 2-minute warning on the other side now. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Surge at the 47. You're watching Sunday NFL Countdown. Start with Mario 64. Oh, that's what I was thinking of, Can't Control. Thank you. Zelda, and then I could do like Mario World. That was a lot of fun. Mario World. And playing that. Here we go. Drops back. Screen pass. Oh, it's developing. Gets the block for first down to the 39. Very, very close, but gets it. Waffles or pancakes? Pancakes. Pancakes. There's so many things I want to do. If I could do this full time, if I didn't need to be teaching, man, I'd have the gaming channel and the football channel and pushing both of those. But at least I'm starting some of my shows for the NFL. And hopefully in November, mid to late November, I can start doing Final Fantasy Fridays and start building the other channel as well. Ooh, they're checking, they're doing a little booth review to make sure he had a first down because it was very close. Very, 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 very close. Welcome in, Giants fan. Football starting in a few. Sunday. Oh, I got to make sure my my Sunday ticket is good to go. I booked it already. Oh, no, it was renewed. I just got to make sure I check. I'll have an hour to play around with that just in case. But I have the Sunday ticket. They should have charged me already because I got the email saying, we're charging you this amount of money. So we should be good to go, but I got to check that before the Colts start up. Colts-Dolphins game. Yeah, seems like it's a first down, but we'll see. We shall see. They do play some good music in Europe. The music that they got in the background, I love it. They do a good mix. They do a top-notch mix, I must say. How much is the Sunday tickets? First down, the rule in the field stands. I think I have to pay $92.50. Is it 4 months? 4 months and $92.50. And hands it off up the middle and gets 2 yards to the 37. So basically, for the September, October, November, December, the 4 months, it averages out to $92.50. That's basically what you're paying. So $92.50 a month for the service for the 4 months. Throwing it deep, hits his man to the 17. Out of bounds at the 14. The Geyer coming through. Hey-oh. Big time play with a minute on the clock. The Surge can close the gap to a 3-point game with a touchdown here. Yeah, so it's a $92.50 service for the 4 months. $92.50 a month for 4 months. You just got the ESPN Unlimited package. Oh. Yeah, that I don't have. At the 14-yard line, hands it off, running through the middle. And the helmet goes wrong. I thought that was the ball. A helmet went boom, 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 boom. Heads are rolling. Getting to the 10-yard line. To the 10-yard line. Visichstruck on the run. If you never had it, you'll get a deal for about $280. If you're returning customer, $375. Is it only... Yeah. Throws it to the corner. Got him. Boom. Touchdown, Harley. I warned you. I warned you. The Vikings called a timeout before the snap. No touchdown. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man, oh man. Yeah, I got it for a little bit less than 300 the first year. And then I think it's been around around 370-ish. 370-ish each year. But it's totally worth it. Because I would go out to watch the games, and I would only go out to watch the Colts game. Sometimes I go out for the other ones, but you spend, I don't know, $40, $40 to $50 a week. So, costing me, let's say, $160, so, $120 to $160 a month. And now it's only costing me $92, so you're saving a good $70, $60, $70 a month, by not having to go out and buying some drinks and food or what have you. So, saving a decent amount of money by watching the games in the convenience of your own home. And you have the silence around you. And you could, get to listen instead of going out. And, yeah. And you can just go and change to whatever games you want. Anything. You did the online chat and begged for a discount. And they gave you $280 for a second year. Nice. Good stuff there, Sticks. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. But I got to make sure it's up and rolling. And there's no issues for the start of the streaming. Listening to 95.5 Rhino FM. From the 10-yard line, segment 6, 36 seconds left. Surge, surging, looking, in the pocket, to the corner, off the hand of Geyer, incomplete. Can't make the amazing play. 31 seconds left in the first half. Oh, almost dropped it in there. Geyer couldn't make the play. So close yet so far. Third and 6. Got to get to the 4. Or get in the end zone. Oh, might have been offsides. The defender might have got the offensive lineman to jump, but he might have been in the neutral zone, so we got to see. False start on the Surge. Womp.
What have I done?
David Hasselhoff halftime show. David will be singing Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline in German. I can't wait. No thanks. I don't need to see that by the Hasselhoff. I will find something else to do. Thrown it up top, and it's his man. The defender falls down into the end zone. And Geyer makes a catch at the 3, slanting into the end zone. There he is. Touchdown Surge. What a play. What a play. 17-13. Bang. Oh, baby. Don't hassle the Hoff. Man, oh, man. And snap, hold, kick. Got it. 17-14. It's only a 3-point game going into halftime. Touchdown Surge, man. Touchdown Surge. Unbelievable. Oh. The defender of the Vikings fell down. Down he goes. Man, oh man. Touchdown Surge. Just about halftime, and I'll take a little break. A little bit of a break. 10-minute break. 17-14. Surge a little bit behind, but keeping it close, so they're hanging in there. One miscue by the Vikings, and the Surge can take this. But I like the Vikings so far, but I'm glad the Surge keeping it close. Kicking it into the end zone and out of bounds for a touchback. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation today. We got a 4-streamer. 4-streamer today. And then after this game, I got to go set up my night game. I only set up 3 of the 4 streams last night. I was tired. I set them up, and then I went to sleep. I'm like, I got an hour after this game to go and do the Bills and Ravens for tonight. I needed to go to sleep. I was shot. I was tired. David Hasselhoff is a German legend. He spends more time in the sand than David Hasselhoff. Vikings kneeling it down to go into the half. Up by 3. Halftime, people. Halftime. All right. Halftime it is. Let me go take a little break. I think I'll have a little mini snack to get something into the belly. Make sure you check out the socials, all that jazz. Follow me on X, Rising Rhino on X. Follow me on Discord. Join the Discord for the talk on, before, after all the streams. I'll be back in a few minutes. Rhino Nation, game 1 of 4, the championship for the European League of Football. Right here, right now. See you guys in a few. We back. They're still at the halftime show singing it up. What up, Moose Jaw? Vikings minus 3.5. How's that sound? It's good right now. It's a lot closer than I feel comfortable with for the Vikings. The Surge keeping it close. Just when you think the Vikings can run away, the Surge find a way back. And they find a way back there, Moose. Al Bigfoot is great. What are you talking about? Subtitles? Put the subtitles on? Bigfoot. Stop that Bigfoot nonsense. They're going an extra long halftime, so I'm not going to get an hour in between, maybe only 40 minutes. So this is an extended halftime. Why can't I delete these? They're in the way. Stuttgart. Cheerleaders dancing it up. Come on, no more songs? No more songs. Let's get back to the game. What was the opening line for Vienna? That I don't know. I don't bet on the games. To me, the only thing that matters is on who wins the game and who doesn't for the championship game. I had the Vikings winning, probably by a field goal, and they're up by 3 right now. So, but the Surge, don't count them out. They could steal it in the end. They can get the big dub. What do they have? Taylor Swift performing or what? I don't know who this is. But seems fun, but it's going to cut into my time for a break in between the next few games. Let me see what the stupid thing is to delete delete those stupid overlays. Where is it? They're dancing out. The cheerleaders going nuts. I'm ready for the third quarter. This is way too long. It just sent it as feedback. Yeah, because I can't delete them. Stupid idiots. Thought there was a way to delete them. They won't let me delete them now. That's cool. That's cool. What up, Salamander? I'm assuming you're talking about the Giants. I'm wearing this with Daniel Jones for the Colts. Because the Colts aren't going to lose by 40 today. The Giants could. But I didn't want to buy a Colts, Indianapolis Colts jersey with Daniel Jones to spend over $120. So I got this brand new jersey for $25 on eBay. No big deal. No big deal. Vienna calling. What's up, Hammer? Welcome in. And Dr. Delay. Make sure you guys go check out Dr. Delay, my co-host, on Monday and Thursday mornings for our morning football show, talk show. Let's go. Go over to Dr. Delay and sub it up right now while we're finishing up halftime to get to the third quarter. Man, oh man, we got to get to the game. Catchy songs, but I'm ready for the game. Giants are better than the... What are you talking about? What in the world is happening? What are you saying? Can't control life is in the horizontal. Indeed. It's... The Giants I have ranked 31st. Colts are 23rd. The Colts have a good team. The Colts have a well-rounded team, just no quarterback. The Giants don't have as well of a rounded team, and they don't have that great of a quarterback either. Like, he's okay, but sheesh. Man, oh man. That's wild. The TV zone versus the phone zone. The other side, the vertical side, is for the phone. So one's for the phone, one's for the computer. Army pulled it off. Crazy. All right. Get them out of here. Get out of here. Thanks for the halftime show. Appreciate it. Time for football. I never watch these halftime shows unless it's, Shakira or Shakira. Maybe a little Zoe Deschanel. Maybe an Avril Lavigne. They need to have Avril Lavigne do a halftime show, and I'd watch that. But that's that. That's all I got to say about that. Giants are 22, Colts are 31. I don't know, like, did you just, like, flip a coin? Or did you roll, like, a 32-sided die delay and then just get those? Because I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know how you could just throw away a whole team because of the quarterback. He was a skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. Yeah. 22 and 31. You have the Colts, the second to worst team. Only the Saints are worse than the Colts, in your opinion. Yeah, I never watch it either. Yeah, it's like time to eat during the halftime show, time to, hit the bathroom, refill, whatever. But it is not watching the halftime show. The Colts are now the second worst team in the league. Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Makes 0 sense. Only team worse than the Colts is the Saints. Titans. Titans right there. That's 2. Boom. Done. You need 12 guys to score touchdowns to retire. Ha! Good stuff there, Bills Mafia. 1-4-3 coming through. Sheesh. Seahawks. There's one team in every division that's going to be worse than the Colts. He's a doctor. But he's a doctor like Dr. J is a doctor. He's a doctor like Dr. Pepper is a doctor. He's not a doctor like Dr. Scholl's is a doctor, but he's a doctor like Dr. Dre is a doctor. They'll prove it this year. Okay. If you say so. Let's see. What do I have? The Steelers. I got Steelers 25. So 32 is Saints, 31 Giants, 30 Seahawks, 29 Browns, 28 Cowboys, 27 Panthers, 26 Titans, 25 Steelers, 24 Jets, 23 Colts, 22 Dolphins, 21 Jags, 20 Cards, 19 Pats, 18 Falcons, 17 Raiders, which is crazy to me. I don't like that one at all. Or the 16 Bears. So those just seem way out of place. But those are like the non-playoff teams. Looking forward to tomorrow's show. I'll get ready. I'll get ready for tonight's Colts ranting and raving, and I'll be going nuts one way or another. 25, yeah, man, that's 25. Like, I don't see any improvements. They lost Pickens. Their running back situation got worse. Their quarterback situation, like, is still not good, or Rodgers, but their wide receiver situation got worse. I mean, what improved? I don't know. They were mid, and they didn't improve. They got worse. So and that's a rarity with free agency and drafting. If your team gets worse, that's not a good sign. That is not good. Because everybody thinks that they improve. Every team thinks that they improve. I don't see how the Steelers improved. I don't even like my own rankings. Well, it's not my rankings. I went by the data. I took the data and made it. Those numbers are unbiased. My biased answers I have that I did without the data before I plugged in everything. I have the Steelers at 20, and I have the Colts at 21, actually. That was from just watching the last year and seeing everything and all the changes. That was my eye test and field test. But I went with data, and the data says that I'm wrong. So I'm going with the data over feelings. That's what I'm doing. And they're lining up for the kickoff. Let's go. The second half is about to start now. It's an extended halftime there, Damon. Extended. Extra singing and extra show. But yeah, so it's going to go over the 3 hours. Probably be 3:15 or 3:20. As long as there's no overtime. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Can't control live. Let's go. And here we go. Kickoff to the Surge. To start it off into the end zone for a touchback. Bam, bam, bam. Everyone thinks the Cowboys are going to be terrible. I mean, they have the world champs against the ropes all night. Yes. I think that was a good showing for the Cowboys and a bad showing for the Eagles. But the Cowboys, they are not going to be a playoff team, even though that was a good showing for them. They played a great game. They did. They definitely did. You've been trying to watch it? Yeah, it's on DAZN, D-A-Z-N, DAZN. It might be on the Roku app. I think Vince said the Roku app, it's on there for free. Unless the Colts going to go tank to try to get Arch Manning, but he had a rough game to start the season. Played better yesterday. Runs down the middle and stuffed. No gain at the 30. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nothing there for the Hunter. But I don't think the Colts are going to tank. Only 1 year they crumbled and they got Andrew Luck, but that's because they had no quarterback. They had freaking Curtis Painter and a cast of characters. They weren't trying to tank. They were awful. They had no roster. And going to the outside, throws on the run. Hits his man at the 50. Are you out of your mind? What a throw. What a catch by Geyer. Wow. But we got to see what the flag is. Could be holding and backing him up. The Roku app. There it is. The Roku app. Holding. Bring him back. An amazing play. Negated by a hold.
What have I done?
Man, oh man. What's your dream job? I don't know. Every job is a job. There's a lot of jobs that are better than others. But math teacher is great fun. A lot of work, a lot of stress though. But I enjoy it, but it's intense. It takes a lot of energy. All my energy, and then this takes all my energy as well. Screen pass up top. Bray going to tackle, and going away for first down, 40, 45, 50. Could beat them down the sideline. Taking down the 19-yard line inside the danger zone. Almost takes it to the house. Ovewo. Wow. Unreal. The Surge going to strike first here in the third quarter and possibly take the lead. Unreal. Ovewo. Coming through. Glorious. Fubo Sports on the Roku app. There it is. There it is. All right, here we go in the shotgun. Swings it down low and gets about 3 to the 15. 2. So 17 to the 15, 2 yards on that little play. 2nd and 8 for the Surge. Surging it. Boa was the man on the mission there for 2. Bum 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 bum. It's a bittersweet symphony, this life. I am an amazing singer. Throws over the middle, hits the man at the 10, and taken down right away. 3rd and 3 coming up. That was the Geyer coming through. Get it to him in the end zone for the touchdown. Just get it to that little guy. Do I have to be somewhere? Like, can't be in the U.S.? I don't know. I don't know about that, Damon. They might know. I had to pay for Dazen. $120 for the year. So that I don't know. But Roku, hopefully? I don't know. Runs it in the middle and only gets a yard. It'll be 4th and 1. You have a cousin who followed to become a doctor, the other a rapper. Both successful because they followed their goal. That's right. Do it. Hunter on the carry for 1. So it's 4th and 1 for the Surge. As injured Viking down, Sudi. Said it might be a fake injury. I'm saying it's a fake injury. You're surviving? Let me see. I stumbled over. I don't know. 4th and 1 coming up. 17-14 Vikings on top. What are they doing? Oh, they come back out there. Okay. There we go. Lining up like they're going for it. A little sneak up the middle is coming. Bunch formation. The push. Gets the first down. Easy peasy. Everybody and their grandma can get that 1 yard in the NFL, CFL, UFL, ELF. It doesn't matter. Hennessy moves the chains. Moving the chains. All right, here we go at the 7-yard line, 1st and goal. Offset formation in the shotgun, sort of, kind of interesting. Runs up the middle to the 3. 3 yards on the run, closer and closer. Hunter brings the Surge. The Red Blacks. Oh, the Viking is still down on the sideline. Some of his right leg, it seems. Lower right leg. Second and goal. Hennessy on the run, gobbled up and sacked. Back at the 7. Sit down, Hennessy. Vienna needs a rebrand. Time to be called the Sausages. Everybody keeps saying that. Everybody loves that joke, don't they? Everybody loves that joke. The Sausages. I don't think that's going to happen. The Vienna Vikings. The Vienna Vikings. Make sure you take some notes while you're watching. I got to do that today. Take some notes while you're watching the games, Delight, for whatever games. Throwing it to the 1, knocked away. Incomplete, no catch there by Geyer. You got to write down the key talking points, because you're going to forget them all. It's so hard with all the football we're watching today, Delay. you probably want to have a couple pieces of paper and a pen by you to write down some things. So we have plenty of things to talk about. Because if you look down, see it, it'll help remember. But otherwise, there's going to be too many things in there, especially in the morning. We can't think that early in the morning. And the field goal slices it through. Tie game 17-17. Try to get them to be a sponsor. There you go. I tried to get us a sponsor, Dr. Delay. I emailed I don't know, 70-something different, somewhere around 70-something different coffee places. There's a few that were willing to be like an affiliate, but nobody ready to rock and roll as a sponsor yet. But in the future, they'll come knocking. They'll come knocking. There was this one local place around where I live. I was hoping to get them. I emailed them a few times and no response. Disappointing. It's called Lost Coffee. They got a sweet mug, everything. It's in Colorado. They got 4 locations. Figured they probably had a, marketing budget, a small amount of marketing budget too, because they got 4 locations. But nope, they didn't email me back. That one drove me crazy. Monday's going to be more difficult than Thursdays. Yeah, Thursdays, it's all like what we think, what we see. We can talk about certain things that happened during the week, but Mondays, we got to recap everything. So we got to watch primetime tonights, and we got to make sure we write down things we see throughout the games we cover. That's the main mission, I believe. Well, that'll help out tremendously. 9:36 left in the third, tie game 17-17. So the Surge start off the third quarter, driving down the field, getting 3. And now let's see the Vikings, what they can do, since it's the first time it's been tied in a long time. Oh no, the bots are around. The bots coming into the European League of Football game. Oh, they're getting ready. The pregame bots. The pregame bots are in the building. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The bots are back. So that means I'm going to get some stupid... They're going to subscribe and they're going to get some fake subs and then they're going to lose them later. Ridiculous. You never memorize multiplication. Returning for the 3, right to left, past the 20, 25, 30. Meyer around the outside to the 40. All right. Decent field position for the Vikings. Well, let's see what they can do here in the third quarter. You rarely use math for your job now? It makes sense. You rarely use math. But math isn't everything, but plenty of jobs that use it all the time. But there's also plenty of jobs that don't use it. There's the people that use the math are the crazier, tougher jobs usually. Or they got to have someone, they pay someone to do the math for them to set up the programs that they use with the math and the coding. All right, here we go from the 40-yard line. Rock and roll. They blow it dead. The bots are getting ready. They're practicing. It's preseason for the bots. Preseason. Full start. Back up the Vikings. You were never good at the multiplication. Yep. Happens to a lot of people. A lot. All right, 1st and 15, backed up to the 35-yard line. It doesn't add up. It doesn't. And runs it down low. Nice run all the way out to the 47. 12-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 3. Pajarinen taking over as the main guy for the Vikings. Schutz, no. Liedelbauer, no. Wigan the Vegan, Pionen, give him the ball. That's what they're doing. All right. Tie game. Anybody's game. Too early for math. Throwing it down low. Hits his man first down at 46 and pushed out of bounds. Yeah. To Ray. Noah to the to Ray on the play. Moving the chains. Let's go Vikings. Down the field. Through the woods. To touchdown City. They got good music in the background. I love it. You enjoyed math up until statistics class. Nobody likes statistics. That's why Vegas makes so much money. Runs it up the middle to the 45-yard line. Maybe half a yard by Wigan the Vegan. You're a barber. Now you're a city bus driver. Graphic arts. City bus driver. Very nice. Very fun. Fun-ish. Could be relaxing. And hands it off up the middle and gets about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. What was the movie? Bronx Tale. Bronx Tale. Robert De Niro was a bus driver. In that movie, he was the father of Collegiano. Collegiano. And then he got mixed in with the mob there, Collegiano. With Sonny. Hey. You didn't like the impact of chalk in the back of the head. All right, here we go. It's 3rd and 8. Holmes takes the snap. Pressure. Gobbled up. Man, the Surge defense getting in there and crushing them. No points for you. Oh, he's going on dodgeball right there. Smashing Holmes down. Down he goes. It pays. All right, so the Vikings have to punt it away. 4th and 12. Fubo Sports Live on Roku has the game. Punts it away. Foomp. And bouncy inside the 10. And stops down at the 8. Good enough to survive, but you'd have a midlife crisis or follow the dream. You gotta go pay the bills and then push your passion in the overtime part of your life. Either you gotta wake up early and go with your passion, or you gotta stay up late pushing your passion. Otherwise, it's just a dream. You gotta set it as a goal. Dreams are just dreams because you're not chasing them. You gotta set goals to reach those dreams. Otherwise, you're never gonna get them. You're not going to get there, ever. You can't. It's not just going to happen. You have to put in the time before or after work. And you got to find time and do it consistently. And here we go at the 8-yard line. Play action fake. Pressure. Get him. Boom. Going deep up top. Overthrown. Nearly intercepted. Bad pass there by Hennessy. The pocket was collapsing and he panicked and overthrew it. Dangerous. Yeah, can't control life. It's an easy concept to understand, but it's a hard concept to master. Everybody wants to do it, but they don't do it. You got to stop talking and you got to start doing. It's that simple. Easy to understand, hard to master. All right, here we go. Oh, got the defense to jump. Free play. Throwing it deep down low. And incomplete, chop down, but slow to get up. They got the logo covering the player. You can't see the player because it's right in the bottom middle of the screen. Oh, man. Couldn't see who that was. I'm thinking it's Boa? No. Pedro. Pedro. So it was a free play. It's incomplete, but it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Vikings. He almost had it, but 2 Vikings there able to knock it out of his hands. Well, what if they don't mix? If what doesn't mix? Yeah, it's 17-17, can't control it. Life. Yeah, the Vikings stole the U.S. Vikings colors. Yep, a lot of the teams did that. They're very, very, very similar to the U.S. teams. What doesn't mix? I don't know what you mean. All right, 5:50 left in the third. Pedro's still down. This game's supposed to end in about 50 minutes. I don't see that happening. So we still got 5:50 left in the third. And a close game. It's going to go in overtime, and I'm not going to have time to set up my later stream. I'm going to do it at halftimes during my other games. Well, if they don't mix, then they're not gonna mix. A lot of them are not gonna mix. You're doing something you don't want to do, and then you're learning and preparing and putting something together that you do want to do. Sometimes it's in the same field, but a lot of times it's not. You do something you don't want to do, you build up what you want to do, and you go with that. This is what's supposed to happen when you go to college. You're supposed to be spending that time, maybe you got a part-time job or a job, and you're going to school to learn something that you want to do. That's what it's there for. That's why people do it, but they're not using it correctly for the most part. And over the middle, gets about 3 on the reception. It'll be 3rd and 2. Geyer on the catch and run. Yeah, McCaffrey still is questionable. I know. Once we got to see in about 45 minutes there, Giants fan. I saw the queue on my app still. I got him in still in 3 leagues. So I got to see what's happening with that. What's up, Chris? What's going on? How about those collapses by the BC Lions? Wow. It was epic. Runs in the middle. Stuffed. Only gets a yard. It'll be 4th and 2. You finish high school, going back to adult school. Yep. Once you commit to a 9 to 5, you gotta do it before 9 or after 5. You gotta go before 9 or after 5. You gotta put in the time, put in the work, grow. It's a rule of 10,000 hours. It takes 10,000 hours to master something. So, and how long does that take? It depends on how many hours you put in per year. But it's usually going to take, 8 years to master. If you're faster, so 6 to 10 years, depending on where you fall on the putting the time in. And punts it away. So to master something, you figure 6 to 10 years. And returning from the 45, right to that past the 43-yard line and out of bounds by Dennis. So whenever you start preparing to do something, you need 6 to 10 years to master it, to be able to take those skills, to move on up, to make more money or the top of the line money in that field. You can check out the books by Malcolm Gladwell. He's got a bunch of good books out there. One of them is Outliers. That's a great one to read. But if you have trouble getting started, read anything by Gary Vaynerchuk. And that'll help you with the motivation to do things. And here we go. Holmes throwing it deep. And a lot of hand finding a diving catch. They didn't throw the flag, but the beer bomber with the diving play. Wow. Holy crap. We got a beer bomber jersey out there in the stands as well. Wow, wow, wow. Jeez Louise. You can read Rhinoceros Success, easy little book. That's part of my philosophy. But what's Gary Vaynerchuk's main book? His first one. Oh my god, I can't think. I'm in zombie mode, I guess. From the 16-yard line, here we go. Vikings on the attack to the 14, 2 yards on the run, Pyarinen. What is it? Oh my god, I can't think right now. Such a great book. Such a great book. What is it? Oh, Crush It. Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. That's what you got to read. It's a little outdated with like the social media stuff that you got to adjust, but the main concepts are there. Runs it to the 10, and it'll be 3rd and short for the Vikings. Pyarinen again on the carry. Then you got any books by Zig Ziglar. You got one main one that you would want to read as you get started is Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Simon Sinek. Start With Why. Great book. Because you need to start with why when you start a business or start doing something. Oh no, only it's 3 yards on the run by Pyarinen. It's going to be 4th and less than a yard for the Vikings at around the 7-yard line. 2 more likes to 30. Let's get it. Let's get it. Catch you later there, Scotty. See you soon. What if you know? It's still good to hear other examples to inspire you and make sure you do those things, and it'll help you push you even more. So there's other inspiring stories within the books. And sneaks it up the middle of our first down. Holmes right over the top. Gets it to the 5. 1st and goal. Oh, the ball is in the Surge's hands, but they must have blown it dead already. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Vikings. Yeah, they blew it dead. You know why, but maybe this will help bring out more. And you can go to the library and get these books out there for free. So you don't even have to buy them. Don't even have to spend money. Go to your public library, rent the books, read the books, write down and or take pictures of your favorite spots in the book and read them, reread them every so often. Do I speak Spanish? A very little. A small amount of Spanish. You're lost and you need a path. Start with why. Simon Sinek. Crush It. Gary Vaynerchuk. Those 2 books will show you the way. There's settings. Settings. You can get the dub. The language. You can get it dubbed in your language. You can get it dubbed in your language in the settings. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You want to hear suggestions? He also has like a whole bunch of YouTube content. So there's plenty of YouTube content. He does shows all the time, Gary V, where you can send in questions and he'll answer them. Here we go from the 5-yard line. Takes the snap. Holmes hands it off, loses the yard, gobbled up. Pyarinen gets tackled for a loss there by Siebert. Siebert. The little Manning. What's up, Ronnie Hood on the vertical side? What's going on? The chat likes the tacos. Me gusto tacos. Under a minute to play here in the 3rd. Holmes trying to get in the end zone. 2nd goal. Running down low. Throws across his body. Back of the end zone. Incomplete. No good. Not available in your location? Go Raiders, go. Yeah, what's up? The Roku app, I guess that's not working on your side. I had to pay $120 for Dazen. The last game of the season, though, yeah, last game of the season. I'll do my best to call the game. But, yeah, I guess you can't find it out there on the internet. Thank you, Hardcore. There it is. Hardcore's got it. If that works. Might not be in your area, though. Pressure. Holmes. Throwing it. Oh, no. Intercepted in the end zone. Across his body and picked off. What a play by the Surge. Holy crap. Unreal. Holy crap. That's ridiculous. Fettig. Mitch Fettig with the interception. Mr. American, not Mr. Americans. So the Vikings get no points. The diving interception, trying to go to Beer Bomber, all over him. Interception for a touchdown. Fettig coming through with the play. I do drink coffee. I was looking for a coffee sponsor for my morning show. Salute. Yeah, let's go. What time is Denver's stream today? Little after 4 p.m. Eastern time. It's like 4:15 Eastern time for the Broncos. Out at the 20-yard line in the pistol. Hands it off left to right. And breaking a tackle and gets 5 yards. Vezikstrak. You bet your house with the Vikings. Uh-oh. You might not have a house after today. I hope you do. But man, no habla Spanish, no habla español. Mi español es muy mal. Aquí sí, like my pronunciation is terrible too. Very bad. Bad. And that's the end of the third quarter. Good tip. Whoever pointed out is available live for free on Fubo Sports Live channel if you have Roku. Yep, Alec. So you can watch along and hang out and discuss the game as they show the cheerleaders dancing on the field. Overtime. I don't want overtime. I have the Colts and Dolphins starting up 1 o'clock Eastern time. Man, the cheerleaders went all out today. They went a little ridiculous. They're not as crazy as this, but they brought in the A squad, the A team of cheerleaders. Tornado delay. Don't you start that, Can't Control Life. Don't. No. There will be none of that. You'll be looking to see Bo next play? Is that what you're trying to say? Hud? I'm assuming it's Bo. I'm guessing. But yeah. Going the wrong way. There it is. My hat's on slanted. There we go. All right. The cheat leaders? Oh, stop that music. That song sucks. Oh. All right, 3 quarters down, 1 to go. We got a tie game here in Stuttgart. The Vikings versus the Surge for all the marbles, for all the chips, for the trophy. Everything comes down to this one game. This is it. And they're doing a long commercial break going into the 4th. Come on. 36 minutes. Can we get a 36-minute fourth quarter? Nah, it's going to go 15 minutes over. This better not be overtime. This better not be overtime. All right, people, hit that like button. Get those likes up, whichever side you're watching. Likes up, thumbs up. Smash that button and subscribe to the channel. Sub it up. And then hit that notification bell. Ding, ding. All right, so the Surge starting at their own 25. They are just the worst. The worst. The worst. I hate that song. I hate it. I can't stand it. It is nails on a chalkboard. It is the squeaky wheel. The crying baby. That song just drives me bonkers. Emotional damage. All good there. Can't control life. So it is 2nd and 5 as we start the fourth quarter. Surge with the ball. Harley with motion up top. Looks like they jump back in soft coverage by the Vikings. Rushing 4. Throws it up top. Hits his man to the 36. First down. Harley. Harley coming through. Bam, 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 la, 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 la. We actually got a little bit more people showing up for the European League of Football Championship today. Didn't expect to have this many people, but we got 34 people watching on the horizontal side. So not bad for Europe football. And hopefully we get a little bit more of a push next year, and we keep going and growing as we try to grow globally. Runs to the middle, bang, 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 11 yards on the run to the 47-yard line. Oh, baby, Visichstruck. And with YouTube able to dub what I'm saying, that should help out the growth too, because they'll dub it in whatever language that we have. So that is the good news from YouTube. The dubbing in whatever language you want. The Rhino guy loves football. Yeah, we do, Delay. Delay and the Rhino. And runs in the middle to midfield. To the 49-yard line. You know, Delay, once we get, popular or get a following or get a decent amount of people, then we can change the show name to something less football-y or less whatever, because people would know us by name, and then we could have a cool name for a show. But right now it's hard to think of a catchy football name. But just having something football-related in the title and max out that description with football stuff. Throws the Debo in the middle, deflected. Nice play by the Vikings, incomplete. 3rd and 6. Going to Harley, but nice play. Nice, nice, nice. Rain delay, tornado. Nonsense. Nonsense. Bam, 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 bam. Like, what was it? The Jim Rome show. Like, he's going to talk sports because people know who Jim Rome is. We're not even close to that, so. But Rome is burning. That was before the Jim Rome show. Throws it up top to the 35. Makes the grab, pop down, first down, Surge. Oh, baby. Nice play there by Lengauer. Lengauer's first catch of the day. First target of the day as well. Man, oh man. So I put my picks Delay on my pigskin thing, so I'll be able to keep track of mine. I sent you a request. I don't know if you joined in or not, but so it'd be nice to see how what hits and what misses on our picks. Stump the Schwab. I remember that. That didn't last long. That did not last long. It's definitely interesting on what he knows and what he can remember with this photographic memory. And we got Vigastruck up the middle for a few yards, about 4. No, we gave him 6. My bad, 6 yards on that. Stump the Schwab. Like he's like an encyclopedia of sports up there. I'm okay with football. I wouldn't be able to do it with any other topics. Maybe a little bit of basketball, a little bit of baseball, but man, even with football, it's so hard to do. And throwing a deep up top, can't make the grab. Floated it, good coverage, and Harley can't make the play. Incomplete. 3rd and 4 coming up for Stuttgart and the Surge. Stump the Rhino. I always get stumped. I do okay, but there's plenty I get stumped on. But Stump the Schwab, you'd always wear a basketball jersey as well. He was on the main channel, but then after like a season or so, then he was on the low end. He was on the Ocho. The Schwab was basically on the Ocho of ESPN. Timeout for the Surge. 30-second timeout. Still a tie game, 17-17 here in the 4th quarter, people. For all the marbles in this championship game, we're getting a nice close game. These are evenly matched. The defenses are playing out of their minds. They are playing great defense, especially up front. From the front four, man, from both sides. The Surge getting a push, pressuring Holmes. But when he has time, watch out. Same thing with Hennessy. Watch out. If he has time, disaster strikes. Bam, 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 bam. Almost had that touchdown. Harley almost came down with the ball. That would have been a sweet play. Dennis was on that coverage. Trying to go on Dennis, but Harley, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. All right, 3rd and 4. Shotgun. Fakes a handoff. Oh, 50-50 ball up top. Drops into the Geyer. Of course he makes the play. What a play to the 9. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Surge. Oh, baby. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bang. Throws it up there, man to man. Covered. Grabs it. Comes down. Takes it to the ground. What a play by the Geyer. Yeah, these wide receivers, Geyer and Harley. What a combo. What a combo of receivers. Whichever side, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. In the offset pistol I formation thing, I don't know what they call that. And runs to the middle to the 6, 2 yards on the play, 2nd goal. Oh yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the Rhino Nation. Well, let's see, we got 3 more streams after this. Hopefully we can get at least 18 subscribers on the day to go to 3130. So, the goal is 18 subs on the day, 3130. Not going to be much for this game, but it's okay. The NFL must help me out. And motion down low is Harley in the slot. And throwing it down low, Hennessy. Oh, intercepted! Intercepted at the 3. The Vikings do what the Surge did. Almost a touchdown and intercepted. Wow, he's going to Harley to try to get the touchdown. And picked off. Wow, wow, wow. Unreal. Buckram. Buckram. What a play. Man. 10 minutes left. It stays 17-17. The defenses are playing amazing. Buckram coming through. Holy crap. Whoever can get in the end zone next is probably going to win this game. These defenses, turnovers, and sacks, this is awesome. Awesome. Vikings versus the Surge, 17-17. Wow. Long way to go. 97 yards away from the promised land. Shotgun for Holmes. Going left to right. Hands it over the middle. Gobbled up. No gain. Nothing. Nothing. Pionin. NFL Sunday football today. 3 streams for the Rhino. Oh, they got some KFC, a big bucket table. That's cool. And a bunch of KFC chairs. Ah, wake up. Wake up. Grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Runs it again up the middle and stuffed. No gain again. It's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Vikings. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Pie on and 2 carries, no yards on this drive. Stuffed and stuffed. What is Can't Control Life saying? And takes a snap. Thrown up top. 50-50 ball man to man. And he can't come down with it, incomplete to Horn. So it's going to be a punt from the back of the end zone. Tried to one-hand it down the sideline, couldn't get it. A punt from the end zone. And the Surge should have great field position to start this next possession. Man, oh man. Well. 8.5 minutes left in regulation time. It's almost whoever gets the next points might win this game. Punts it away. Doesn't take that extra step. They blow it dead. One less step on the punt. Didn't want to get it blocked. But something happened beforehand. Delay of game on the Vikings. Oh, wow. Rob Zombie. Classic Rob Zombie. Now, there's a chance of a blocked punt. Can we see a blocked punt in the championship game? They're at the 1.5. No room to punt this. And they're bad snappers, too. So they can't mess up the snap at all, these long snappers. Snap and punts it away. No room to step into it. Good punt, though, to the 49-yard line. And return to the 45. Harley going up top to the 40. 35. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Amazing field position for the Surge. They didn't get a touchdown before, but they're going to restart the drive at the 31-yard line of the Vikings. Cameron, welcome in. How about Sabalenka? My Sabalenka. Now we got Sinner Alcaraz today. These are epic matches. Like we were blessed with Nadal and Federer and Djokovic for so long. And now we got Sinner and Alcaraz. Leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else. And it's only 2. So they're battling for the championships, man. They're battling for these majors. I mean, Djokovic is number 3, but he's going to be fading out very soon. Hopefully, Fritz can be a guy that moves up closer to the Sinner and Alcaraz level. Tsitsipas has been crumbling. Medvedev and Zverev are up there, but they don't seem like they can hang. They're just a step below. They're in a lower tier. So we need to see if Fritz can get into that upper tier in the next year. Because I don't want to see Sinner Alcaraz nonstop in the finals. That'll be way worse than the Federer, Nadal, Djokovic rotation from all 3 of those guys. This would just be the 2 of them facing off every time. That would be insane. It's just like, oh, Sinner Alcaraz, Sinner Alcaraz, Sinner Alcaraz. That would be intense. Denver is home today. Yes, they are home hosting the Titans. Boo, Sabalenka taking out the Americans. Sorry. Sabalenka. What was that? Is that her fourth? I think that's her fourth major. All right, 17-17. Hennessy coming out there for the Surge. We got lots of football today. A half a day of football. 12 hours. We're closing in on the first 3 hours. 9 more hours to go. 3 more games to cover. NFL with a side of NFL. I'll have it at the 29, not the 31. Even closer. Even closer. What is the delay? They're just showing more commercials? Come on. They got to squeeze more commercials in with 8:23 left. Come on. What are we waiting for? They're just playing more music. They're there. They're ready to go. Go. I hate the TV timeouts. Will I make a road trip to the CFL next year? I got to wait for the schedule to come out and see if I can map out a bunch of games. I'd like to do 4 games, but it might be a little bit tough with that 4th game. Runs to the 21, sliding down after 8 yards. Wants a flag, but can't slide late. You got to slide earlier if you don't want to get hit. Sorry. Delay? You rang? I don't think so. What up, Stingley on the vertical side? What's happening? Tennis has many injuries, period. So not always be center outcross. Not always, but like most of the time, there could be that situation. Unless one of the other guys moves in the top 3 with them. Throws up top, hits his man in the end zone. Defender fell down again. Geyer coming through. Boom! 23-17, Surge on top. Geyer! Oh, baby. Surge on top. Bang, 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 bang. The defender falling down again. Touchdown right side of the end zone. Boom, boom, boom. 23-17. Surge with the lead. We are halfway through the 4th quarter. Halfway through. Extra point is good. 7-point lead. 24-17. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. What up, what up, what up? Olato? My bad for the pronunciations. Chalk or shock. Welcome into the Rhino Nation. We got a game, people. We got a game. Oh, baby. The Surge with the lead. Do you think the Rams will win the Super Bowl? Yes. Just not this year. Oh, I'm 1 play ahead of you? That's good. So finally I'm ahead of people. That's nice. 1 play ahead. Is it Jacques? Jacques. The Rams will win the Super Bowl. I got them winning the division. Stafford stays healthy. They could have a good run in the playoffs to make the Super Bowl again. It really depends on how Stafford's body holds up. And returning from the 4-yard line, Vikings past the 20, 25-30, left to right. Hey, 40, 45, 50. And all the way to the 46-yard line of the Surge. Nice return there by Meyer. No spoilers, Mr. Rhino. Excuse me, that's funny. That is funny. My bad. No spoilers in the chat, people. I got to listen to my own advice. Whoopsie, my bad. All right, let's see if the Vikings can strike back. You're 1 minute behind me. Because I'm going on DAZN, I guess, and you guys on the Roku app, which is a little bit of a delay. Runs in the middle. Gets about 4 yards on the run for Pyarinen. Man, oh man. Gotta stay strong with the sickness. All right. Here we go. Vikings down by 7. 7 minutes left. Takes the snap. Throwing it down low. Hits his man. Tackled right as he catches it for a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 1 to Ray on the play. Is this fatigue or a cold? Yeah, I'm a little sick. It started Wednesday. Wednesday. Well, I guess Tuesday night. But Wednesday it started. One day my energy was down. But that was it. And now my energy's back, but still have a little cough and, And the run there by Holmes on the run-one option to the outside. First down to the 30. So, it's basically just in the head now. It's like a head cold. It's just the nose and the hat, but she's a witch. No, the nose and the coughing. But the throat's not sore. It's just, the voice is a little choppy and raspy. The best week 1 matchup, the Eagles against the Cowboys. The Eagles winning was the best one. And then the one that's right above that would be the Broncos and the Titans. Broncos crush them. Pressure, Holmes escaping, breaks the tackle. What the heck? Avoids a little bit of pressure before he's taken down. Those students, they're sick all around Colorado. I'm sure it's all across the United States. 'Tis the season when you put, up to 30 kids in the same room and some of them, get sick. Then so many people get sick and then they filter around the school and it's a silly concept and everybody just gets sick. And then it gets to everywhere else and everywhere else gets sick. You guys seen this before. Happens all the time, forever and ever, for hundreds and hundreds of years. Thousands of years, I'm sure. Well, hundreds of years in the school system, at least. Runs it up the middle, Pyarinen coming through. The Ravens and the Bills on Sunday Night Football. Oh, the best week 1. I thought you meant the best. I misread that. I misunderstood that. So first and 10 for the Vikings. Yeah, the Sunday night game's the best matchup. Ravens, Bills, definitely the best matchup. I thought the best matchup of the best chance of somebody winning. It was the Eagles winning and then the Broncos winning. Those are the best locks. My bad. Best matchup, you're right. It is definitely the Ravens and the Bills. Close second is Lions and Packers. Sacked back at the 30. No time to pass. Crushing them. Holy crap. They don't even use pencils to take notes. A lot of them do. What up, Steve from New Hampshire? Welcome in. You're tardy to the party. So tardy to the party. It's been a good game. Surge up by 7. Might pull off the victory. They might take down the Vikings. Under 4 minutes to play. Under 4 minutes left. Vikings at the 29-yard line and driving, but it's 2nd and 18 after the sack. Rolling out to the right, Holmes. Looking. Throwing it down low, off the mark, too low, too short to Horn. Incomplete. 3rd and 18 coming. 3:37 on the clock. Vikings in trouble. Remember the one who has to use the classroom sharpener? So loud. I do have the handheld one by me, but nobody wants to use that. It's less efficient than the electric sharpener in the back of the room. But they know to wait to sharpen the pencil. To not go, and then we got to zzz, And then you got to count the zzz. They don't do that to me. And pump fake and throws it on the screen pass, but the running back fell down. Payarnen goes down. It's 4th and 18. Oh no. Oh no. Man, oh man. The Bucs and the Texans. That's not game 1. Is that next week? It's the Bucs and Falcons today. All right. The Vikings going for 4th and 18 at the 29. Throwing a deep up top. He's got a man. Can't come down with it at the goal line. Incomplete. Seabird on the stop going to the bomber. The Beer Bomber can't make the play. Turnover on downs. And the Vikings defense is going to have to come through. Oh, they're all over him. Oh, they might be able to review this. This might be pass interference. Ooh. He was all into him. And he hooks in before the ball drops in. Wow, that was a possibility for pass interference. But the Surge have the ball at their own 29. Ooh, that was a little early if you ask me. That's like a pass interference. I think the Surge got away with one and runs it up the middle for a yard to the 30. The Vikings need to crush them. They have 2 timeouts left. They can't let them get a first down, otherwise it's over. A first down will make this game over. The Vikings collapsed. They collapsed. Oh, you'll be at the Texans week 2 game next week. Gotcha. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Surge. And the Surge calling the timeouts? Come on, man. The Surge have 1 timeout left. And they're making sure they get something good dialed up. You've really enjoyed the ELF League? Yeah, there's some blowouts because those bottom 4 teams were so bad. But the top 12, they made it interesting there, Steve. You didn't really learn about it till mid-season. But next year, you'll have to order the entire season a dozen. We'll see what happens with the league, with the ups and downs, teams going in and out. But I enjoyed it for the most part. You know, the little glitches with the cameras, the camera angles, the coverage. They don't do the best job with the down and distance on the screen. We got 2:52 left, Lolo. Loyo? Is it Lolo or Loyo? Call you Blands. Under 3 minutes to play. Hands it off up top. Fighting for extra yards. Still going and grinding for 6. And it gets suplexed back. So it'll be 3rd and 1.5 after the run by Vizik Struck. Oh, man. Well worth it and paid for the mid-season price. Yeah. It's a lot of fun, but we'll keep an eye on that going forward. Because this is nice on Saturday and Sunday mornings, covering 2 to 4 games. But this is we got a good championship game. 24-17 Surge on top. Ooh, it's 3rd and 1 for the game. The game is right here as we're just about the 2-minute warning. Sneaks in, stopped. No first down. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning, and the Surge going to have to punt it away. No way. He's short of the line. So that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 7-point game. Do the Surge go for it to put the game away with one play? Or do they punt and play defense? Wow. Decision to make. I would say they go for it to try to put the game away. Go for it to put it away. You get that 1 yard, you win. You punt it away. The Vikings have a couple timeouts. You're going to play prevent defense. You're going to march down the field, and then you got to make a stop. That could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. Oh, man. Can't Control Life says to punt it away on 4th and 1. Yeah, they're at their own 38. Their own 38. They could just try to trap them inside the 10-yard line and say, we're going to stop you, which, I mean, if they go and they rely on the defense, awesome. They can do it that way. Or they can end it here with a run. Decision to make. No rain delay. Evan Neal is a healthy scratch today. Guess he was a bust. Evan Neal, a healthy scratch. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, they can only start so many guys. When was he drafted? From Alabama. Let me see. Oh, 7th overall by the Giants in the 2022 draft. Man, yeah, that's not good. When you're in your 3rd season and you're a healthy scratch, man, I guess he's just barely one step ahead of not making the team, apparently. Tuck the puppy, let's go. And they're sneaking in. Oh, they got the Vikings to jump. They lined up in bunch formation going forward, and they got the Vikings to jump. Encroachment on the defense. Wow. Oh, no. He jumps right in the middle. And it's a 1st down for the Surge. Game, set, match. The Surge get to the 1st down. The Vikings have 2 timeouts left. Oh, no. No, no, no. They jumped off sides. And the Surge are going to leave the Vikings with almost no time left after the timeouts. Hands it off of the middle. And stuffed. And the Vikings will use a timeout. They'll have 1 left. 1:54 on the clock. Man, oh man. Jump around. Jump around. Jump, 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 jump. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump around. 1 timeout left for the Vikings. Oh, it's over, Rock. It's over. Wow, they didn't have to run the play. They're like, go over there and draw more sides. Bang, drew more sides. That is what you get for stealing the Vikings' uniforms and their colors. We demote you to the sausages. You go from a Viking to a sausage. And you will like it. Hot or sweet, doesn't matter. You're a sausage. Ridiculous. 1:55 on the clock, 2nd 11. Wow, wow, wow. The Surge are going to be the 2025 European League of Football champions in the following minute 55. Wow. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button before you guys run away, people. Hands it off, up the middle, going up top, and drives for about 2-3 yards. The scrum push gets him about 6. So it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Surge. The scrum push, I hate it. It stops, and they're like, oh, let it keep going. And then, bam, 6 yards down the line. Should have been 3rd and 9, but it's 3rd and 3. The Vikings. This is the finals. This is the championship game. This is the Super Bowl of the European League of Football, the Grey Cup of the European League of Football. It's a championship game. This is the victor. The winner gets the trophy. And the Vikings have no timeouts left. So they'll run one more play. It's 3rd and 4. There's 1:44 on the clock. Good stuff there, Steve. Glad to have you. Glad you were hanging out all year long. All year long. All season long. And we got NFL starting up today. Sunday football. And takes the snap, hands it off, and gets a yard. So it's 4th and 3 with 1:35 and counting. Ah. 1 hour till it begins, baby. What up, Seth? You wake up from a long nap. Yep, I got to set up my night stream in a few minutes. My Sunday night football game between the Ravens and the Bills. Same league as the Storm? Yep. The Storm lost to the Vikings. And the Vikings lost to the Surge. 57 seconds on the clock. There's still a chance. There's still a chance for the Vikings. But they'll have no timeouts in less than a minute. No timeouts in less than a minute. DJ. How many touchdowns is he going to throw today? How many touchdowns for Daniel Jones today? 2? 1 rushing? 2 passing, 1 rushing? Player of the week, Daniel Jones. What am I streaming NFL games? I am streaming Colts, Dolphins. Oh, bad punt. And did he get a hand on it? And down to the 28-yard line by Engel. Colts, Dolphins. We got the Broncos, Titans. And then the night game, Ravens, Bills. 2 touchdowns for Jones. Any updates on McCaffrey? I didn't get a chance to check McCaffrey recently. Do the Patriots beat the Raiders? They should, but I don't know. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers jersey in the crowd, I see. All right, Vikings at their own 28, 49 seconds left, no timeouts. Needing a touchdown to tie this game. Shotgun, Holmes, look, they blow it dead. They blew it dead. Come on. I must set up my stream. What? A booth review? Booth review? Booth review for what? Oh, they had to put 2 seconds on the clock. There's 51 seconds on the clock. They got the Gatorade bin to dump on the coach. They got it ready. Jordan Newman. Daniel Jones was a Minnesota Viking as well. Yeah, for a certain amount of time last year. Was it the whole year? I don't think it was the whole year. Might have been. And throwing it down low, hits his man, bam, to the 34-yard line out of bounds with 47 seconds left. That was Ray on the play. Daniel Jones. Oh, that might not be a catch. One. Oh, that might not be a catch. But they called a catch at 2nd and 4. 47 seconds left. Here we go. Holmes. Flag on the play. Come on. Come on. Full start on the Vikings. Bring them back. Make that 2nd and 11. Whomp.
What have I done?
Ridiculous. It's just about game, set, match. It is almost over. 47 seconds. No timeouts. Needing a touchdown. Oh, 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9er. Most recent report says he'll play. Do I keep him in? I'm going to keep him in. I'm going to roll the dice. Rolling to the right side. And Holmes gets about 7 and goes out of bounds. 42 seconds on the clock. Maybe we'll get a Hail Mary shot. Get a Hail Mary shot. Get closer. And there might be a little bit of a chance. They're on the freight train of destiny. But not sure what their destiny is. They're destined for the unknown. 3rd and 1 for the Vikings. Motion down low, takes a snap, rushing 4. Throwing it on the out pattern. Oh, too far outside, incomplete. Going a horn. He threw it before his break, which is fine, but it was over his head and out of bounds. McCaffrey's gonna play. Good to go. All right, we'll see. I'm going to give him a ride, and then he's going to get injured in the first, and McCaffrey owners are going to be so mad. Me. Well, when they have to get there, then they'll go for Hail Mary. It's 4th and 1 right now. 4th and 1. Slants over the middle, makes the grab to the 41, 4 yards on the play. First down. All right, time is ticking away. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. And spikes it. 24 seconds on the clock. At their own 42, rather. It's not who you are underneath, but what you do that defines you. That's right. Oh, they're adding another second on the clock. 25 seconds. Eagles or Kansas City next week? You got the Eagles. Are they playing each other next week? Is that the matchup? I didn't look ahead to next week yet. It's 1 week at a time for me. Throwing it down low. Hits his man, the Beer Bomber. Stiff arm. And going out of bounds at the 45. They say he's not out of bounds. The clock is ticking. Beer Bomber didn't go out of bounds. They got to set it quickly. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. They spike it with 4 seconds on the clock. What a blunder by Beer Bomber. He wanted to get the extra yards and wanted to go out of bounds, but he doesn't do it. Doesn't get there. What a bozo. What a miscue. You can't mess that up. I know you want to fight for extra yards, but he went his knee touched down before he can go out of bounds. I thought he could just get out of bounds, but he didn't. Oh, so last play of the game right here. Just about done. At the 46-yard line, here comes the Hail Mary. That's the sound effect before they crumble. Oh, he throws it up top. It's going to be hook and ladder. Pitch. Horn. Meyer. Backwards. Bad pitch. Oh, almost had Pionin. Goes out of bounds. And it's done, and done. The Surge for the win. Victory for Stuttgart. Wow. No Hail Mary. They went hook and ladder. It was decent. But they ran out of room with a bad pitch and Eli Manning jersey out there. Surge, your 2025 ELF champions. 24-17 victory over the Vikings. It is over, Rock. What's up, Rampang? Rampang? It is over. Stuttgart Surge for the win. Man, oh man. Good game. Victorious. I thought the Vikings were going to have it, but Surge just kept rising to the top at the end of the year and got the dub, got the win, got the championship. They are the winners, the trophy holders. And there's a bunch of them in the middle of the field, hugging each other, super happy. Big win for the Surge. Big win. Wow. What a game. We got a good game. We definitely got a good game, people. So make sure you hit that like button, smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button before you run away. We cover all that is football. We got 3 more streams today. We got the Colts and the Dolphins, the Broncos and the Titans, and the Ravens and the Bills today. 3 more streams, all NFL, rest of the day. And then my Colts recap tonight after the Sunday Night Football game. All right. We are shutting it down. What a game. What a season. Awesome stuff. Awesome sauce. I got to set up my stream for tonight. I'll be back in about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes for the Colts game. Colts-Dolphins. Sunday football coming. The Gatorade bath. There it is. All right, people. Thanks again. Thank you. Thanks for all the chat, all the likes, everything. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes. 35, 40 minutes-ish. Football all day, all week, all year.